Hello everybody, Corey here. We're going to go over the YBIT holdings in this video. Just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. All I'm doing is gathering the data here, presenting it to you so you can make your own decisions. As a reminder, these are income ETFs, not growth ETFs, and please understand the risk associated with these. And you can see all of these risks defined on the YieldMax website. So there were no trades today, so we're just going to jump straight into the holdings here. You can see that the stock price for YBIT is down 12 cents today. We do still have the 3 short calls that will expire in a couple of days with the strike prices of 25, 26, and 26.50. The stock BITO actually closed at 25.22 today. It was down 2%, but we're still over that $25 strike price by 22 cents. Of course, we only have 90 contracts there, so not much effect on the stock price. Sorry, I had a message there. All right, so the other one, the 26 and 26.50, we are under those strike prices by 3 and 5%. Of course, Bitcoin hasn't been doing that great lately, and it went down, I think, about $5,000 last day or two. So we'll see what happens with this one. We can see on the synthetic positions, at least on the one that has the 2,000 contracts on it, we're below that 13%. So it's bringing the stock price down about $2. And then, of course, we have the other synthetic, and we're below that one already by 3%. And that has 900 contracts there, and that's bringing the stock price down roughly 43 cents. The stock price, I mean, we're still at 1977, so that doesn't look bad. But when we look at these short calls and synthetics here, I mean, it doesn't look great. And this other one, this synthetic, okay, so this is next week. May 17th will be next week, and right now, if we had to close it out, it would cost us $780,000. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know that there's any sense in actually trying to go look these up because, apparently we have Mara earnings coming up soon. Oh, I remember. So, I have the other spreadsheet that has all the data on it. I forgot about that. Yeah, this one went straight up when it was done. Did a big drop, so it's been down to 17.59. But then it's been coming back up. And let's see, let me just, because we're in here, I'm going to do BITO real quick, but I forgot I had that other spreadsheet. So we can have a lot more history there with that one. But it did a big drop there. But I forgot that I have this, and I actually did some updates on this today. But here, if I zoom in here, if we're looking at, I've pulled this down through today. You can see today and yesterday YBIT did actually do better than BITO. And the only reason this came about is because people were talking in the Discord about how BITO was doing great and stuff and not really moving, but YBIT, kept going down. But as you can see here, the majority of the time, YBIT has done better than BITO, and then you can see the overall change there also. And then, I built this over here on the side, so we can see each day YBIT, BITO, and YBTC. I don't know if anybody cares about this part, but I mentioned if there was another one I'm missing, I could put on here. I know there was possibly Maxi, but it had more than just Bitcoin stuff in there. But, if y'all want me to add something else here, I can. But you can see if we compare these three, YBIT, BITO, and YBTC, YBIT is actually doing better so far. It's just a coincidence that it's the same as the first day on that one. Interesting. But anyway, so what I did here is I did green for each one, that did better on that day. So we have YBIT that's done better 4 days, BITO 3 days, and YBTC 4 days. Of course, that's not looking and adding percentages, just that specific day. The overall percentages are there at the top with YBIT being down 3%. YBTC being down 10% and BITO being down 13%. And then if we look at BTC, it's actually down 7%. And of course, this is since the inception of YBIT. So if we're looking at all four of those, YBIT has actually been doing better. Now, in the BTC column, what I did on those that are yellow, that just means I should have done I tried some other colors, but I ended up with yellow. It just looked better visually on the screen. But those days, BTC, Bitcoin itself, did better than these ETFs, but there was 3 days there. I mean, it's just very slight, right? So like that April 27th there, negative 0.1%. And the next one's like negative 0.18%. Now, I will say that one below down there, it's negative. I mean, that's a difference of 2%. So that's significant. Of course, I guess it could be because that one's going up. Since we've had this, it looks like, except for maybe that 1 or 2 days, Bitcoin has mostly just been going down. The story, as far as who's doing better, will probably change if Bitcoin would start going back up and being green. And then, of course, I have the S&P and the NASDAQ over there if you wanted to compare it to that. But anyway, this was just something I came up with the other day. And I'll go ahead and let y'all go so I can work on these other videos. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.